Hey everybody, we're getting ready to get this game started over here. I am ready to see what's going to go on. It's going to be red side's going to be Pink Kittens, Havoc's going to be on blue. Anytime in a few moments, this game's going to be started. It's going to be the best of three. Monks is coming up a little bit later, but you will see them and their results shortly. All right, Dave, you ready to get this game started?
Absolutely.
All righty, let's see what they can do. Interesting, just got water coming in a little bit. I pressed the wrong button, I'm sorry. Game's getting started right now, looking off on the side of Havoc. Gonna see what these types of strats start off with. It's gonna be, might be a little bit calm in the beginning. Everybody looks like they're just kind of feeling each other out, going for a little bit of dives in the middle, looking about a fatal. Zypher gets tagged by Master.
One enemy remaining.
Lots of cool stuff going here. Ultra Mini Pants going in for fatal, getting it down, ending the first round off into Pink Kittens. Round two getting started underway. Going to check out Fatal here and see what he's doing. Dave, what do you think is going to be the play here? What do you think Havoc's going to have to do to beat Kittens?
So it seems like right off the bat, Kittens are going straight for the dives, trying to get as many tags as quickly as possible. Maybe if Havoc tries to play a little bit slower, keep each other untagged, keep each other's backs, they might have a better shot.
Absolutely, absolutely. Checking out Linkmaster, these teams are getting real aggressive here, going immediately. We got Fatal and Linkmaster both going down by two different players here, giving a one-up on both sides. Just one player down on the blue currently, Zypher here. Looking at the top screen, if you want to know who's tagged, when the icon is faded in, that's indicating a tag there. All players are up currently. 9 minutes, or 1 minute down, only one down on Havoc's side. Honestly, this round's starting to blend out to be, could go either way, but we are getting two people down. It's just flipping around so much.
really fast. Looks like we got Linkmaster playing more of a supporting role for the Pink Kittens. Seems to be just watching the other two as they take points and try to get tags.
Absolutely. We got Ultra Mini Pants QA on getting
that's
that
a new
QA
name
in there, right there. Getting that little point. Look at Yoda's playing down the middle. Ultra Mini Pants getting tagged down by Fatal. Excellent tag by him. Gonna go try his view here. Look what he's doing on the side. Going for it. Is he gonna get the tag? Fatal unfortunately gets tagged by Linkmaster. Immediately getting back up though.
And we're down to just two on Havoc.
Absolutely. Coming up here, it is 4-0, 2 minutes into the game. Pink Kittens are slamming it out. Now, they do have the history of playing up against ATM and other big teams here. And we know Havoc's coming in, but they have a lot of history playing in other esports like Onward and a couple like Population 1 and other stuff like that. And I heard they kill it over there. So I bet once they get their ground set, they're going to start kicking it over here.
Yeah, I'm expecting big things from Havoc as they kind of get their feet under them. Pink Kittens definitely have the advantage of having previous experience. It definitely helps, especially in these tournament settings, when it takes a little while to almost get into the rhythm of it.
Absolutely. Learning the role sets of kind of how to play freeze tag here is, some people do look at it as like, oh, well, we all have the same tools, we all have the same way to play. But when in reality, you look at it, you really learn that you can have your support roles that kind of enable your aggro players to go in and get a tag, knowing that you can get them out once something like that happens.
Ooh. Havoc off to a good advantage right here with Linkmaster's tagged. Ooh. Looks like he just got untagged by a teammate.
We do get Fatal getting down by Linkmaster and Yoda getting down by Ultra. This is down for a 1-on-3 situation for Zypher. He really just needs to get one of his teammates untagged in order to keep his team up. He sees him, he's going for it. Will he get it? Just a little short, little low. Someone coming up to tag on him, and he do land the tag, making it up to a 7-0 here.
Round 8.
Interesting to see here. Opening out swing games. The early bracket games are sometimes like this. Sometimes, honestly, this is the best out of 3. So once they learn how they play, they can honestly just come out and start destroying and bringing it back and really challenging on this next game here.
It looks like as they play, Havoc is going for more and more untags as they seem to be understanding how vital those are to really staying alive in this.
Absolutely. Looking here, Master Mento, I played with him a good bit actually in the rings. What you can see is a lot of things is untags are super, super important. You do understand that there are a lot of clutch situations that can happen in different type of video games, different type of sports, tactical and stuff like that. But sometimes it is better to just kind of say, listen, I don't need to show off here. I just need to get my buddies up so they can help me.
Right. There's safety in numbers, especially in freeze tag.
Absolutely here. Lots of perspective from the Blues backside here. They're all gathering around these tunnels. You can see the blue team is retreating to the other side. And looks like they're just getting chased here. Looking at Link, wonder what he's going to go for. He's going to try and cut off Yoda, it looks like. He's just honestly getting hung up on the wall. 4 minutes into this 10-minute game. First to 10. Game 1 of 3. Link is just kind of floating around. Looks like he's playing for really just info down. He knows that 2 are down, so now they're really just going to probably try and dive this last member here.
Red team
Going to tag, making it 9-0.
Pink Kittens did an excellent job there of getting 2 tags in the same area and then just guarding both very well.
Absolutely. So as a former Pink Kittens player, what type of tactical, what do your comms kind of look like? Do you think that, do you see any tactics that you used when you played being used here?
They look to have switched it up quite a bit. When I played with them, we kind of more had one, almost like a striker, I guess you'd call them, that went after the tags, was really hunting people down, and then someone who stayed either tethered to them or as close to their back as they could in case they got tagged to get that untag off immediately. Here it looks like they're almost playing more of a zoning strategy where they get 1 tag, maybe 2, and then just try to really keep guard of that and not let them get the untags off.
Red team
getting the tag on Yoda. And that is game 1 right here. Gonna go look at the new 2.4 post-match boards. If I can get them up over here. 10-0. Looking at the board, we see a 3 KD from Linkmaster doing some really cool stuff over here. Just gonna grab but yeah, really looking at that, you can just see that, 13 tags, 10 tags, and 15 tags. A 7 KD on Master Minnow here, really kind of being that anchor here. You can see that on the other side of the board. Looks like we got Cypher getting frozen about 12 times, Yodo 15. But really, again, this is only game 1. And this is, or set 1, game 1. And so there's really a lot to learn from here, especially with the Havoc jumping in here for the first time. You really just kind of see just how they, the play styles and how they can adapt. Just an early communication between rounds. What do you think you're going to see different here in this game versus the first one?
I'm expecting Havoc to maybe get a few more tags. I think they're going to get their feet under them a little bit, calm down a little bit, maybe start feeling out Pink Kittens a bit more. Try to get them to ungroup slightly.
5, 4.
Absolutely. Well, we're jumping into it. Game 2. Everybody's in here. I'm going to start off at Yoda's view. Looks like he's going to be diving down, getting a lot more aggressive here. It looks like he's going to be playing in the back. We do have Fatal getting tagged by Ultra. Cypher getting tagged. He gets the untagged Yoda. That's awesome. That's really good for him. Going to move over to Linkmaster here.
Great tag by Yoda on. Oh, that was Link on Yoda.
It was Link on Yoda.
Read that backwards.
And that's round 1, game 2, going to Pink Kittens.
Round 2.
I want to watch Yoda a little bit more because I like that. I like his play style so far. He is trying to get in this back line here and just trying to kind of go behind. He's going for these tags. Master getting tagged by Fatal. That's excellent. Looks like he got one. Looking Master here. He's up. He's going to go for the tag. Let's see who we think he's going to go for. He's going on top of the roof here. Cypher getting tagged by Ultra. Fatal getting tagged by Link. What's Master doing? He's going for that last tag. He's just going direct. Looks like we do got some players getting untagged, so that's excellent. From there, going to Linkmaster. Linkmaster's just always kind of floating in the middle. What do you think?
I think Linkmaster's doing a really good job just keeping an eye on the entire situation. I think it can be very useful to keep a far out, zoomed out perspective. That way you can almost help direct your other 2 teammates around a bit more.
Absolutely. Looking at Cypher here, we've seen him, he gets a few tags, but he has been kind of getting tagged here. I'm kind of curious what his play style is. He's playing high, and that's a good thing, but it just kind of looks like because he was staying in the same area, that might have helped the other team get a tag on him.
Yeah, the Pink Kittens are also doing an excellent job of just getting a single pick, and then the entire rest of the team just collapses on the last 2 to get that second pick, and then the 3rd one after that.
Absolutely. I think that the jousting just isn't really working out for Havoc here, and so I think what would be a good strategy, because, Pink Kittens got 2nd place against ATM. ATM has never lost a game, but Kittens have given them rounds on rounds. We saw a 7-10, I think, on one of the games last tournament there. And they're just warm. They know what they're doing. They know how to play the game, and they've played against some of the best of the best.
They really have. But Havoc just managed to steal their first point off the Pink Kittens.
That's awesome right there. Look at Yoda getting down from here. I want to watch Yoda's point of view, seeing if he's looking out where he's looking here. See Zypher going to get the untag. Yoda's back out. That's awesome here. He's going to immediately retreat to kind of get his idea back down where he wants to be. He's looking out. Probably sees Master, Link Master coming up right behind him.
One enemy.
We got 2 down, 1 down. 1 down on each side, it looks like right now. Link Master's probably going to go for the revive onto Master. Gets it. Keep going back to myself by accident. Looking at Zypher here. He's always playing high. He just wants that bird eye view. It really looks like it.
It really gives quite an advantage. It seems to be harder to shoot up and shoot down. I think it's just the nature of looking up versus looking down in the VR headset.
That's honestly, that's fair. I find it easier to kind of look up, but I honestly really like taking advantage of the zips to just try and just outmaneuver everybody. Like the more, if you get 3 zips per hand, and you can, if you use them like right, left, right, left, right, left, you can kind of keep your zips up all the time. And if you do so, you can just kind of keep you really agile.
Yeah, it definitely helps with movement. That is one thing I have noticed with the slightly less experienced Havoc team. Seems a couple of the members are still using what we call double zipping, where you use both zips at the same time on both hands. It gives you a slight speed boost, but you lose the benefit of having additional zips.
I agree, absolutely. That went by really fast on Scoreboard Alley's side. Something about the double zip, I actually think what's better than the double zip and the fastest way to move in the game is actually when you zip and then immediately stretch your arms out for a glide, basically what it's called. And that glide really helps you boost if you're already moving. Link Master losing the joust to Fatal. That's perfect for Havoc coming up here. It is 4-2, 4 minutes down to the game. We're already seeing exactly what we thought here. We're already 4 minutes down to this game, and it is only 4-2. Havoc is already bringing that ball up.
This game has been a lot closer. Havoc seems to be really getting their feet underneath him here.
Absolutely. Looking at here at Yoda, getting tagged by Ultra here. Master losing the joust to Zypher. That's perfect for them too. They do got some players down here in the back, and they unfortunately get that, making it 5-2. But this is not a lost game. 6 minutes, 6 seconds left on the board. I mean, I think they could pull this off. Even if Havoc loses this game and goes to loser brackets, I think by that time they'll be perfectly okay to start taking points and taking more games away from people.
Yeah, I think once they have some time to analyze their strategy a little bit, maybe talk about what's going on in this game, I think they'll have a really good chance at making a good comeback. They do have that experience of being a team in a ton of other esports, so I think they will have the teamwork required to really build a good strategy to come back.
Absolutely. That was a really quick round off. I think that round only lasted about 20 seconds. 7-2 here. I mean, I think what was the last game? Was the last game 10-1 or 10-0?
I believe it was 10-0.
So the fact that they're getting points off easily, I wonder which players are getting on Havoc's side constantly getting down here. I wonder, really, I would like to see them kind of use the tunnels and the flank sides. I know that they're kind of having troubles with joust, but what I think that means is they need to learn to take their movement better. Like right there, we see that Yoda's getting tagged because it was a 2v1 situation, and those are really, really hard to win. And so I think as they learn this map here, it's really just going to be not experimental. What is the word?
Red team scores.
Oh, exponential.
Exponential, thank you, yeah. That's just the amount of experience and amount of points we see taken off of this board. Watching the side view on the scoreboard alleys, lots of people hanging around over there. It's interesting what they're doing. They're moving quite fast. Watch from this first-person perspective, you look like you're moving fast there, but watching from this kind of static camera, you can tell people are just moving around really fast. Game 2 going to Pink Kittens right there. Look at that. How did you feel about that game versus game 1?
I think it's a good showing of where Havoc can go from here. I think they're building themselves a solid foundation to really be building up.
Absolutely. I mean, I think really just kind of seeing, I want to pull up that scoreboard actually. I lied, we're going to go back. Look at the scoreboard here. Our KD, highest KD of the game looks to be Link Master that time. 17 tags, 6 frozens. So you can just tell it's just they've gotten this down really, really strong on their side.
Pink Kittens' strategy's just been working for them. They've stuck to it, and they've had great results. But looking at the board here, what I find interesting is Havoc's side. We see obviously a lot more tags, but the main column is the saves. They have way more saves as opposed to our last round, and I think that's reflected in the fact that they've also
Yoda's wait, no,
won
is that
2
not
games
Yoda?
this time.
Fatal swing in front of the board there. Getting in the way. Yeah, man, but that's game 2. The bracket's going to go out to Pink Kittens there. The next game is going to be after the winner of ATM. And so we're going to be sitting in, wondering which game's going to come up. Once I get that from Mr. T.O. Man Hugh, we will be moving on to that.